Okay, so let's look at this example which has two quadrilaterals that are similar. So when you have similar triangles or similar polygons of any sort, that means it's essentially the same shape but it's different size. When you have two polygons that are similar, that means the sides are proportional. So what that means is I can multiply the same number to every side in the bigger or smaller polygon to get the bigger, or divide the same number in the bigger to get the smaller. So what you have to do is you have to kind of line up the sides. So the first two letters in here are AB, and the first two letters over here are JK. So if I highlight those two sides, they essentially correspond. So there should be some number I have to multiply from the smaller one to get to the bigger, or divide the bigger to get to the smaller. In this case, that would be 2. You can also line up the other sides. The sides I really want to line up are JM, which is here, because that has the X we're trying to find, and JM, which is the first and the fourth letter, matches up with AD, the first and the fourth letter on this one. So you can see these two match up. Now the other sides match up as well. You have this blue side here and this blue side here, LM and KL, or LM and CD. And then you have here BC and KL. Now to do this problem, you actually don't need all this information. Really, you only need a couple sides. You need the sides that deal with your variable, so I'll need the X and the 5. And then I just need one other pair of sides. Now on this one, all the other sides are filled out. So I'm just going to pick the 2 and the 4. So being proportional, you could set up a proportion. You could pretty much figure out that these multiply by 2, so you could do it that way. But I'm going to set it up like this. I'm going to take the 4 in the bigger polygon is the same as the 2 in the smaller polygon. And then I'm going to divide it, because proportional means they have to divide to the same fraction. So this fraction on the left is my bigger one, and this one on the right is my smaller one. So I have 4, and then my other side is 5, because the AD side is 5. And that corresponding side in the smaller polygon is just simply X. Now I have a proportion, so I can cross multiply. So I will yield 4X equals 10. So I could just divide by 4. So X is 10/4, which reduces to 5 over 2, or that is 2.5, which would be my solution. So the key thing is just to figure out which sides match up, create your proportion, and then just cross multiply.